What's going on, guys? Aarava here, and welcome to a Forza Motorsport 7 gameplay video. The gameplay in the background here is going to be the Porsche at Dubai as part of the E3 demo. This footage was actually provided to me by Xbox because my personal capture that I recorded in person at the showcase kind of messed up a little bit, so thanks to Xbox for giving me this footage to use for the video. So just a short little video basically just to talk about my handling from what I played at E3 showcase. If you don't know, I played it on a controller at the kind of main setup kind of areas they had, and then I also did that wheel rig, obviously, that you guys may have seen in a video a couple of days ago. So trying to give my little impressions of the handling from that, and then just generally talking about the game and trying to get your general vibe back in the comments as well. So let me know what you think so far of Forza Motorsport 7 and if you're looking forward to some content on it from my channel. But generally the handling from this game, not too drastically different from Forza Motorsport 6, which I guess is a sort of a good thing, because it would be kind of bad if they dramatically changed every single thing about it. But they definitely have made some improvements. I felt at times Forza Motorsport 7, especially on the 6 on the controller, was quite unresponsive sometimes in some situations with certain cars, whereas in Forza Motorsport 7, it's a little bit more fluid, I guess. You can like move the joystick a little bit faster, and it's a little bit more responsive. Definitely on the wheel, what I played, it was very, very good. Obviously, that wheel rig was insane. It had movable suspension parts like underneath me on the seat, so that's not going to be representative of anyone's wheel setup, really. But the response of the wheel, the turning, the rotation seemed to be all amazing. Like, it was like not laggy or anything like that. There was no kind of understeer general feeling like you can sometimes get if a wheel's not set up properly. And in terms of the force feedback, well, from that rig, it was amazing. Obviously, as I said, it's not going to be the same on your home wheel setup or even my home wheel setup, but from what I played from that, it was a really good impression of this game on a wheel. On the controller, it felt very familiar from Forza Motorsport 6. They have made some tweaks to the force feedback, I felt, so it was a little bit easier to maybe gauge how the car was feeling on the tarmac, especially when you went to the wet races. So part of the E3 demo was Nürburgring, the Nissan GTR. You would have seen that's the race I did on the wheel. And so when you go through like the dynamic puddles they have on the game now, you can actually feel like that kind of loss of feedback, basically, because obviously if you go through a puddle, you're not going to have the same kind of contact patch on the ground. So when you went through that, the controller would basically go numb almost. So it's a very weird kind of sensation to kind of just have the force feedback go numb for a second as you go through the puddle, but I guess that was kind of a cool experience as well. So that was the general kind of feeling from the handling. Didn't get too much time on it, but not dramatically changed and butchered from Forza Motorsport 6. To be honest, they didn't need to change too much from Motorsport 6 in terms of the handling side. What really I'm interested to see is the actual content in the game, the campaign. There has been a few mentions of what the campaign is going to be like. They've mentioned kind of a more open kind of class campaign where you can pick and choose what kind of class of cars you want to drive straight off the bat, which I think for me personally is a good thing, because there are definitely some class of cars in general in racing that I'm not too interested in, so it'd be great to kind of pick and choose that. From Forza Motorsport 6, that campaign was very much kind of motorsport driven, and you kind of went through different basically stories and categories of motorsport, whereas this time around, from what the developers have mentioned in interviews and stuff like that, having different kind of hub events basically and different class events rather than kind of a motorsport kind of linear story to the campaign. So that was a kind of good sign for that, for me at least, to pick and choose. But I'll be hoping to see a few more details of the campaign, really. That's going to be the big thing for me for this game, if there's definitely a variety of interesting things to do within the game. But I'm looking forward to it. I think, you know, last time around with Forza Motorsport 6, I streamed quite a lot of it on Twitch, and if you guys would have tuned into that, those of you who did, I think you guys seem to enjoy the Twitch live streams on that, and then I uploaded the highlights, basically, or the videos to YouTube, and I think I'm going to be doing a similar thing around for Forza Motorsport 7, because I think that worked quite well, the kind of live aspect of it, and hopefully I can actually do more of the playthrough, really, because obviously at the time, 2 years ago, I kind of basically stopped it because there just wasn't enough time with university and the F1 videos. So obviously it's going to be running at 4K 60 FPS on the Xbox One X, so that's going to be pretty interesting. I don't know if I'm going to be getting the console straight away yet, but we'll see. But that's been this short video on Forza Motorsport 7. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you did enjoy the video, hit that like button. If you're new around here, then do get subscribed for more future content. I've been Aarava. Hope you enjoyed it yesterday, and I'll see you guys next time.